Hello everybody and welcome to my brief weekend video on Baro and what he has to offer. We will be visiting Baro and he is at the Orcus relay on the planet Pluto. And I am showing off my Necros Prime this week because I have been resource farming on the Zariman. So let's go see what Baro has. So as always, I do like to start off with the Void Surplus. If you haven't seen one of my Bear videos before, Void Surplus is this item you can get for 50,000 credits, and you have a chance to get a booster, Endo, Orcan Ducats, and there is a rare Katir Signa that can drop out of this. So we're gonna do this first just to see what we get. And we got 2 Forma, fully built. Ooh, I love Forma. I've been using a lot of them. So then, in the mods category, this week we have Primed Steady Hands, which reduces weapon recoil. We have Primed Charged Shell, which is electricity for the shotgun. We have Primed Cleansed Corpus, which is damage to Corpus for the shotgun. And then we have Primed Flow, which is 185% energy max. This is really good on channeling Warframes where you are burning through energy quite quickly, as well as certain other builds. But some examples of channeling Warframes, for example, would be like Revenant, because you're channeling the ability. Definitely on my Necros here, channeling Desecrate. And there's really a lot of other Warframes that channel as well. Then in appearance this week, we've got the Prisma Daedalus shoulder guards left and right. We have the Prisma Daedalus chest plate. There is the Prisma Daedalus knee plates. There is a Katir Atomos mask. There is a Katir arrow skin. There is a Domus Cyandana. There is a Kavat Sentinel mask, a Kavat Sentinel tail, and Kavat Sentinel wings. And then we've got a Sonicor Elixir skin if you enjoy using this weapon. We have a Mesa Immortal skin. We have a Renalia Sugatra, that's the little dangly king off the bottom of the weapon. We've got a Lunar Renewal Rabbit emblem, and as always he has the Fey Path Ephemera. It's just a cheap, easy cosmetic to get if you don't have a lot of options. And then in weapons this week, we have the Ignis Wraith. Personally, I don't think this would be a good use of ducats. Most clans do have the pattern to this, and if you don't have the your clan doesn't have the pattern to this, these are usually quite cheap on the marketplace. But if you do have the ducats to spare, your clan doesn't have it, and you don't want to trade anybody, this could be an alternate way of getting it. And this is one of my favorite weapons. And then we've got the Halakar Wraith, which is an improved version of the Halakar. Anything with Wraith or Prisma just means that it has slightly better base stats than the base weapon. And then we have the Vastalok, which is a Gunblade. And then in miscellaneous, we have a Domestic Katir Drone in Lavender Ice. There is a Nago statue of Excalibur with Odinata. We've got an Orcan Tower extraction scene for the Captura mode. There's an Axie A5 relic, which comes with Vasto and Akvasto items in it, if you're lucky enough to get those and not Forma blueprints. We've got a Prisma Cooper glyph, a Prisma Lotus glyph, a Tactus fighter decoration, a Weaver fighter decoration. Oh, it's got a very nice effect. And then, as always, there's the Sands of Inaros blueprint. I always like to remind everybody, if you have not gotten or acquired Inaros, you should at least do this quest at least once. It does count as a side Warframe quest. It's a great place to get Kavat scans if you have not yet incubated a Kavat. And if you really don't like Inaros, you can always just put him in the helmet. And then before I go, I do want to share this here. Now, of course, some of the ones that happened earlier this week or even earlier in the day, I just did not get to these. But tomorrow morning from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. over on this Japanese channel, we've got a Void's Song Shazin. So if you tune in and support this streamer while they're playing, you can earn this item. And then also we have an English speaking channel for Friday tonight. Later in the evening, there is an Eleanor floof, so if you tune in and just support them, like watch them for like 30 minutes, I think it is, to get rewards, you can get this wonderful Eleanor floof. And that is it for this weekend's Baro video. So as a reminder, he is here the rest of the week, and he does leave a little bit later in the morning on Sunday. So if he does have anything you want, make sure you're out farming those relics for junk to sell for ducats, and drop by and visit Baro. Well, that's it. I will see you all in the next video. Everybody have a great weekend.